fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back to the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go, and pitching here today, Aaron Nola.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the center fielder, Alex Call.
Alex Call.
The wind and the pitch. That misses the zone, and away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Righty delivers. And he grounds one back up the middle. In time to Bone. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Foul ball there. Strike two. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Well, a pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first, Dom Smith stands in. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and that's the third out. So one left for Washington, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and on the mound today, Josiah Gray. What do you look for here?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first. And now here is Trey Turner. The pitch. Turner had a really good college career at NC State. He went to the 2013 College World Series and led all of college baseball with 55 stolen bases that season. Pretty incredible. In the air, out towards right center. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away. And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Kyle Schwarber stands in now, looks at that one inside. Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. And the right-hander deals. And now 2-1. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one is lifted in the air. Call under it. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. In there, and it's 0-1.
Go ball. 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And down on strikes. And that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. And the batter now, Hebert Ruiz.
Hebert Ruiz.
Nola back to work. There's a strike. And it's even up. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6.
Here's Lane Thomas.
The right fielder, Lane Thomas.
Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. The pitch. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
And one thing about Nola, Boog, just outstanding command, really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
You think about it, in 2022, he walked 29 guys in 205 innings. That's pretty incredible. One down, base is empty. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. And fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back. Here's Harper now.
The Phillies, the designated
Chris, you think
hitter.
about memorable performances in the home run derby.
Harper.
Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. Flips the corner. That's strike 1.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but it was an All-Star game and a home run derby where he just took the crowd by storm.
Next pitch misses outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The punch out there. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it's Alec Bohm. On the ground to third. And it gets by him.
Batting 7.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
1 gone, runner at first. This is Bryson Stott. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And there's the strike. Swing and a pop-up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 8. The third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies. And there's the ball. Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to Smith, inning over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning getting
Leading off
started.
for the
Here's
Nationals,
Corey Dickerson.
the left fielder, number 23.
Dickerson, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The other way, knocks it down.
Safe.
Batting up, the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. On the ground to second, might be 2. In plenty of time to first, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Call.
Next to hit, Alex Call. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That clips the zone. 0-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Got him looking. That's the second out.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Jamer Candelario digging in for the Nationals. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Righty to the plate. And the 1-0 misses low.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And that one wrapped foul. Man on second, 2 down. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Joey Meneses up next for Washington. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Now batting, designated
Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Meneses.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
First and second, 2 down. And he dodges that fastball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball left side. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very
Now
gritty.
The first base.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Grounded out his first time. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Just missed.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 3-1. And now it's filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ball 1 there. And it is 2-1. Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next pitch is inside. Counts full, 3-2. Candelario, the runner at third. Meneses at second. Smith at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch is popped up. And that is that. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. Guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Here's Turner now. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In there for strike 1. Singy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. And he grounds one to the right side, and it goes just foul. And a pitch. Base hit center field. Marsh around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Gray checks the runner, and Turner's back in. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, 230 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. First offering misses the mark. Check on the runner. Turner back in on a dive. And a 1-0. Nobody out. Runner at first. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first.
He's going.
There goes the runner. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
The 2-1. On the ground at first. Smith steps on the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto. That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Pitch is in there. And it's 0-1. Castellanos getting the start in right. Batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. The 0-1. And ball 1. And that's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
2 down, nobody on. Next offering misses down and away. Bryce Harper on deck for the Phillies. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Right.
And now here is Harper. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Chris, Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Not a bigger or better game than that, and kids love playing it. I like playing it after we finish here.
Yeah, I like the announcers. That's in there. And now it's even 1-1. And it's fouled away. Castellanos leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Nats 1. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Lane Thomas. Nola back to work. Bounce to third, and that's just foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Going to count 1-2. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And forget it. A solo shot. And they cut into the lead. It's 3-2.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Stepping in, C.J. Abrams. First offering, and it just misses. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Nola maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two. Good eye in that spot. 3-2. Snags the liner back to the mound. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Dickerson now. He's 0 for 1. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. Out number 2.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Luis.
And now up for
Garcia.
Washington, Luis Garcia. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And there's a foul ball. And the righty deals. And that's a little bit high. Kicks and deals. To the right side. Boom. Takes it to the bag. That ends the frame. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go,
Phillies.
bottom 4. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Boom.
And a pitch. That one drifts inside.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And now it's even up.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now it's going to be Bryson Stott. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now
A couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies. Fought off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. First and second here, no outs. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. And here it comes. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him. 1 down.
No, that's a tough one to swallow as a hitter when the first base umpire rings you up from 100-something feet away. But somebody's got to make the call, and that's usually the best angle.
And that was a really close one, but it's hard to argue the call right there, yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it right.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Brandon Marsh. Doubled in his first AB. Rips that one to right. Thomas hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Trey Turner now 1 for 2. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Righty delivers. There's a strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
The 2-1. Out front and foul to the left side. Boom. The lead runner out at second. Stop. On at first with 2 down. Got it by him for the K. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back. And now the center fielder.
The center fielder.
The right-hander back to work. On the ground. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
In the air out to center. Turner brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there, 0-1.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. Up the middle, that one sizzling on its way through to the outfield, and that extends the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Dominic Smith. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nationals leave 1, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Back here, Citizens Bank Park,
Leading up
ready
for
to
the
go for
Phillies,
the last half of the inning.
the
Now
right
here
fielder,
is Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber.
Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. Now the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
Tells me he just lives for the big moment.
It's sort of like the cycle of postseason homers.
Did you say cycle?
Got him swinging.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good
Up next for
two-strike pitch right
Philadelphia.
there. At worst
The
case
catcher.
scenario, it's weak
Catcher.
contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Garcia calls it in, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 8,
Nick Castellanos
Castellanos.
stands in for the Phillies.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one is inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Into center. Call. Settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they still lead at 3-2. Back here in
Leading off for the
Philadelphia,
Nationals.
and here's the catcher.
The catcher, Tabor.
Ruiz measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one's in there, 0-1.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
Hit in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Two outs. Strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That one misses. Now 1-2. The line to kick the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. And he makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. They're down 3-2. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. And the batter now, Bryce Harper. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Activity in the bullpen, Jake Irvin. Thompson, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That pitch gets the inside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike. That's hard hit on the line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's got a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Josiah Gray won't go any further, and not his finest start. Never really looked comfortable out there. We'll have a new pitcher on the mound when we get back. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jake Irvin.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And here's the first baseman, Alec Bohm.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Man at second. That one fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. The next offering misses. 2-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground to third. Candelario on the first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
And that's in there for strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Next offering is down low. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Call makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next to Philadelphia, the third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Harrison. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a play and the defense comes away with nothing.
Center fielder, number 16, Brandon.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's a speed threat, Brandon Marsh. First offering misses the mark. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases. They say you win.
And couldn't have picked a better time to turn in that type of performance headed into free agency after that season.
Harrison on second. Marsh at first. 2 out of the inning. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Corey Dickerson. And the right-hander back to work.
You know, these Nationals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And the 0-1. Just missed.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. And 1-2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Dickerson rounds third, headed for the plate. Cut off. Now a throw home. The tag out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there, 0-1. The tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Well, with the runner in scoring position right there on second base, that dive prevents a run, but on top of it, you get it out. I'd be happy with just preventing a run. Nice job right there.
Jamer Candelario digging in for the Nationals. First pitch just misses. And the righty deals. That one pulled foul. Two outs and one in scoring position. Now a slow roller to second. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. So one left for Washington. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. That's in for a strike. Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind and the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
The right fielder,
Absolutely
number 8.
perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third.
No.
He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Swing, a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead this one 4-2. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the DH, Joey Meneses.
The designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Foul ball. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Out towards right center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dominic.
Next to hit, Dominic Smith.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering misses the mark. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. They say you win. The 1-2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Turner should have it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Hebert.
2 outs, base is empty. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. There's a strike. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
At the belt and fires.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And now 2-2. And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to.
Lane Thomas.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Lane Thomas. Ball 1, no strikes. Ruiz off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Nationals leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Phillies, the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Irvin back to work. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
The pitch. And it's strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Oh, 0-2 now. And misses inside. Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Abrams tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Bryson Stott.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty to the plate. Upstairs.
2-0.
He swings and fouls one off. Right-handed reliever.
That's out the corner.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The wind of the pitch. That one the other way. Slings it across. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Phillies down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Digging in, C.J. Abrams. Dominguez goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The other way. Throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
And now, Corey Dickerson. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And they're down to their last out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia, as the Nationals are down to their final out. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Looked like it was a little bit up.
1-1.
And the pitch. This to third. Harrison. On to first. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final lines for this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.